What is up, guys? Mad Rambles, episode 68 today. It's a bit of a weird one today because I'm traveling. I'm in Turkey at the moment, so it'll just be me on my phone. Proper raw, proper Mad Ramble. No setup, no sort of prompts, no nothing. So it'll be very much how it was in the beginning, very organic, and just me talking to the camera. It's beautiful and sunny here, so hopefully you guys can see me and it isn't too bright and overexposed. Um, I said always I would do these 100 videos, so I'm getting them done. I'm doing those 100 videos no matter where I am, what the situation is, what I'm doing, how little time I have, doesn't fucking matter. I said I'd do 100 videos, so I'm gonna fucking do 100 videos. That's why we're doing this video here. Might not be always the best quality because I might not be able to, but we may do what we can and we get the videos done. So, episode 68. Today's episode is the meaning of life. Big topic, big fucking topic for a rough episode today. Big topic. And it's just more something I've thought of off the cuff. Haven't planned too much, but I've been thinking about today. And I've been contemplating over it. And just trying to go deep and critically think about it. And trying to absorb information from others so that I can have the best possible viewpoint on it, as always. And I think with the meaning of life, it's a fucking big question if you couldn't tell. And people either sort of shy away from thinking about it and sort of crowd their head like, oh, it doesn't matter. And I think that's the bad point. I think it's important to think about it because thinking about it, you get the most out of your life. You're able to squeeze everything out of it. You're able to push yourself further than what you would be able to. Because if you just don't think about it, the idea that time is finite and that time is precious and that your life is important sort of diminishes, which is maybe what people want, people like, but for me, I don't want that. I want to make my time impactful, matter. Sorry, by the way, if you can hear noises. It might not be the best. But with the meaning of life, I always used to think it mattered so much to find it. Like the question, the meaning. What the fuck is it? What the fuck is it? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And I think ultimately, after thinking about it long enough, what happens if there is no meaning? Meaning that the meaning of life is whatever you make it. But more importantly, that the meaning of life is that whatever you're able to do. Right? The meaning of life is to do as much as you're able to do. And I think people should always try to do the positive, do good in the world, or at least try to. So, the meaning of life, to me, is your ability to day in and day out have a positive impact on the world. Is the minute you are born different to the minute you die? And is it improved during that time because of you? Is your life is the world when you die better than when you came in because of the impact you have? Maybe some things might be worse, whatever, because you haven't really had an impact and you've not been able to impact it. But in terms of how you live your life, is it better? Is it better in whatever you deem important, whatever way you deem important? But ultimately, for me, I think that's trying to make a positive change in the world and answer the questions a lot of people are just unwilling to answer. Maybe scared, maybe they don't care. Maybe. I've talked about this before, about how everyone in my life that I've seen, like you go on outside and you have random chats with guys in the bar, and people talk about all their problems and talk about how shit the world is, about how many problems there are in the world, and they do nothing to solve them. Maybe the meaning of life is you solving them problems. And I definitely don't think the meaning of life is sitting around working a 9 to 5, doing shit. That fucking ain't the meaning of life, man. To me, that's just a wasted life. If you do that, fair play to you, but I'm sure you don't want my life, and I don't want yours. And that's absolutely fair. But the meaning of life has to be, for me, making a positive change in the world. And obviously you need money to do that, which is why I've talked about before, money might not be the goal, but it is definitely a tool. And it's a very big tool. You need money. As much as a lot of people I see in society try to say you don't need money, you fucking need money. I used to be the mindset, oh, I don't need money. But you do, because then you can do more things. You can help more people if that is your goal. You can be more free if that is your goal. However, that being said, I don't think you should wake up and search for money. I think it's interesting that you are paid in proportion to the problems you can solve, right? That's common knowledge. Why Elon Musk is a billionaire, because he's trying to put people on Mars. But he didn't do it for the reason of, oh, fancy being a billionaire. You know what? Let's make an electric car company and go to Mars. Like, his intentions were to make a renewable car, one that didn't use fossil fuels and oil, and he wanted, due to like overpopulation and stuff and scarcity of resources, move to another planet. And what happens if the world blew up and whatnot? What happens if the world blew up? Let's move to another planet. That's as far as I know. If that's not a definite reason, then don't shoot me. But it makes sense, right? It makes sense. And I do think if you want to search for money, don't make it your. If you want money, don't make it your intent to search for money. Don't wake up searching for money. I see a lot of super rich people. They seem to have almost had money find them. Why? Because they intended to do good in the world. They tended to change the world. They tended to have a positive impact in the world. They wanted the minute they died to be better than the minute they were born, due to the fact that they were there. And money found them as a result. It's like karma. You know, you do a good deed, and you get good deeds back, but vice versa. So the key to almost gaining more money, gaining more wealth, is by doing good things. Also, for me, as cheesy as it sounds, that motivates me. Motivates me. Waking up and be like, yeah, I can't wait to make a billion. Can't wait to make a million. Bro, that shit's so motivating. It's paper, man. I can't convince me. I understand that I need it, but like, still, it's not motivating. I don't wake up hungry for that. It almost leaves me feeling empty. Personally, if you don't feel like that, it will go for you. For me, it fucking does. So that switch in mindset, where what you're doing is to have a positive impact in the world, because that is your purpose, that is the reason we are here. Then, if you wake up with that in mind, you wake up feeling so full of life, so full of love, so full of desire, so full of purpose, which is what life's about. That ability to wake up with that. But you need to understand your meaning of life. And I think the meaning of life for everyone is different. I think we try to search for it as if it's a universal sort of answer, like maths 2 plus 2 is 4, but it's not. It's individual. Some people's meaning can be one thing, others can be something completely opposite. But ultimately, it is your job and duty to find that meaning and live it as best as you can, because that will what make you fulfilled, and that's what your meaning of your life is. But not searching for it is just stupid. When people go, I don't care, and it's just working 9 to 5, bro, what's the point? I don't want my life to be like that. I want my life to have a positive income. Maybe that's narcissistic. I don't know. Not narcissistic. Narcissistic's the wrong word. Maybe that's thinking big of myself. But who cares? If I can help people, fucking great. Whatever facet I choose to do, fucking great. Doesn't matter. And that is what I think the meaning of life is about. Finding what it is to you, not just to generalise, because generalising doesn't exist, and actually searching for it and living your life every day in coherence with the meaning of your life. Very good call. Episode 68. Peace.